Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a pregame get ready with me with my ex-roommate, Cassie. So I met Cassie through a random chick online when I was coming to the university. I was looking for roommates. It was like a roommate website. Yeah. Was it 3 years ago? Oh my god. I'm old.
It was 3 years ago.
I'm old. Anyway. Yeah, so there was this one chick who I will not name, who I met online, to like talk to her about like being a roommate, whatever. She was nice. I like came and met with her, and she was like, "Oh, we should like kind of find other people so we can get the rate down. I know this girl named Cassie. You should meet her." And I was like, "Cool." Back then I was down for anything, and I did, and it was fine. And long story short. How do you even put that long story short?
Sarah's crazy.
Yes.
I was a freshman.
And she was also crazy. We were both crazy about our school. And I was crazy about like getting there because I was coming from a community college. And Cassie was just crazy in general, like me.
I was very busy because, well, when we were trying to find a house, we took forever for some reason. And it was literally like April.
Yeah, which is very late.
Very late. Like last minute, we thought we were gonna be homeless. Is what we always tell people.
And not even that. Like I wasn't even in the state that like the school is in, or like Cassie was full on like my like go-to dude. She literally went on all these like showings for these weird ass houses.
Really creepy houses with creepy people who I had to like get rides from because I didn't have a car.
Was that just Bob or was that multiple people?
No, it was like this creepy guy.
Yeah.
He showed me this like one bedroom in the back of like a random house.
Was it the greenhouse?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm sure a lot of you know, like on big university campuses, there's a lot of just like ugly old houses, and that's what a lot of people rent from. So that was what we had to choose from. I literally had like a Google Doc of like 17 listings, and I was like,
"Hey Cassie, I need you to check out like this and this and this house." Like I was just a psychopath.
And I was literally such a psychopath that the one girl who we originally met was like,
Sarah's crazy.
She's like, Sarah's crazy.
Live with her.
I'm done with this bitch. I'm bowing out. I mean, I don't really blame her. Yeah. But Cassie was like, down for the ride.
So
she didn't give a shit.
Whatever.
She like was a ride or die. And we found this house that we loved. But the renter or the landlords were kind of like crackheads and just slow to move at like getting things done. We were nervous we were gonna lose it. We didn't lose it. We got it. Loved it for a little bit.
It was very old.
It was very old.
Wooden in the room that I lived in. It was big, but there was like a door that went to the roof.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh,
which was
I
cool.
forget. Yeah.
It was literally like negative like 30 at one point, and I like couldn't get out of my bed. I would like sleep in my winter coat.
It was bad.
And we would, in the summer when it was like a billion degrees, we would like pass out in like heat naps because it was so
totally
hot.
forgot.
And we like could not function.
The house was not insulated whatsoever, so we had heat and air, but it didn't stick in the house. So
it
yeah,
was like $1,000 billion to pay for.
Yes,
It
because
didn't even work.
it just was not energy efficient. But Cassie's right; she had it the worst because she literally had a bedroom with a door to the outside room. I think the only thing worse about the house than the like non-insulation was the amount of random ass motherfuckers we had to live with.
Yes.
Because it was originally set up to be a 4-bedroom house.
Yes.
However, it was kind of like maneuvered weird. Like there were bedrooms in the dining room. So not our first roommate. There were 4 of us. The first roommate to bow out, and she bowed out because she had an aggressive boyfriend who was rude to us, very rude. Used to bang pots and pans around the kitchen.
I ain't get no sleep 'cause of y'all. Y'all ain't gonna get no sleep 'cause of me.
When he got upset about things, and he didn't even live there. Yeah. So then she left, and they did not leave in a nice way. They left.
Well, they're liars.
Screaming at Cassie and our other roommate. So that was not good. I wish I was there. I wasn't. But
I shot it all over my face.
And then from there, me, Cassie, and our other roommate were like, oh shit. Who came in after that?
Crazy person.
Crazy person.
Who tried
Crazy
to kill
man.
us.
Crazy man who actually definitely could have killed us. We found him off
Craigslist. Never suggest that to any Craigslist, yeah.
Well, this guy, like, so he seemed all fine and everything, and then he, like, showed up to move in. He didn't have the correct amount of cash for rent. We literally just let it slide because we needed any type of cash. So whatever, and then as time went on, we found out he was an alcoholic. Mind you, he was probably like 20 at the time, something like that. He was literally in AA, and that like wasn't really the deal breaker. You know, people have their own stuff and issues and whatever, so we looked past that. But the issue came when we found out that he stabbed somebody at a different apartment complex, which is why he was kicked out and was trying to live with us.
I think he got stabbed because something happened. But either way, if there's a stabbing,
I don't think you want to live with a person who's, it was just too much. So we had to kick him out. Cassie's dad was a big help in that. It was bad.
Thanks, Dad.
Period. I think my favorite part about living in that house, though, was like the first part of it. Mm-hmm. It was just like the craziest. Like, I want to insert that picture of the ex-roommate's boyfriend because remember, there's a picture of him holding that dish. Yes. There was literally, okay, so Cassie's not fond of this story, but once upon a time there was a frat party that everyone went to and Cassie was not there for some reason. She was being,
I was like asleep.
She was asleep. She was being a productive, like, you know, responsible college student. The rest of us were not. It was on Friday night though.
I think I had to work or something the next day.
Yeah, so
I don't know.
In my boyfriend's fraternity there was a crazy guy and he liked to do crazy things. Let's call him Kyle. And he came back over to our house with me and my boyfriend and some other friends. Somehow we ended up on the roof. There was a lot of roof access where we lived. So we did that and he was just drunk and being like Kyle's are, crazy. And he decided to rip the TV dish off the roof.
He kicked it off the roof.
And I think he like bent it in half or something. It was bent in the morning. I don't know how it got bent. Maybe from the kicking, I don't know.
I don't know.
But
I was the only one in the house who was using it.
Yeah, so Cassie was paying like $80 a month for DirecTV and this Kyle came over and fucked it up and just crazy shit like that would pop off pretty frequently.
I liked the second half better.
The second half was fun, yeah.
When it was just three of us.
Yeah, the second half included...
Even though we were poor.
Yeah, we were. The three of us living in a house that was meant for 45 people to pay for. And we all just went out a lot and were irresponsible and...
Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? Ayy, coming down like precipitation. I ain't never met a limitation. Hate applying my elimination. Gotta go to Google for the information. I'm a superstar, so I gotta shine. Top dollar.
That was the most.
Well, that's why I try to get you to do this one, but you don't want the glow. This is very glowy.
Don't buy this.
That's it.
Oh, period.
Funhouse active, king of the palace, rubber like Malcolm, balled up fist in the air to the flashlight, yeah, hands up in the air to the...
I live this year, bye!
Funhouse active, king of the palace, rubber like Malcolm, balled up fist in the air to the flashlight, yeah, hands up in the air till they gun me down. I keep it 100, they crunching the numbers, I'm getting out. Young hitter, got a fetish for success. If I ain't next, and I just leave impression. Next to rain on the window pane, puffin' plain Jane. Let them second guess me, wanna cop the Porsche with the porcelain skin. Rip the wheels, let the horses just spits. Why they trash at the chore on my list? Added a sore, but I saw with the